All right, what up? What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Jason here with the star of the upcoming Guy Fieri pornographic biopic, Welcome to Pleasure Town, Kay Spitzer. You know the fucking vibes. Let's get to it.
I believe it's pronounced biopic.
We're gonna do this now?
Yes.
This is what we're gonna do?
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were gonna correct my pronunciation of his name and like roll your R like a real pretentious fuck. And
No, that's just how it's pronounced. It's pronounced
I'm
Fieri.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But I have like a speech impediment. I'm incapable of rolling R's.
Are you
I
serious?
completely go against the grain of all my Italian heritage.
You
I'm
can't
just like,
roll
yeah,
Rs.
fuck you guys.
You
But
can't go. "Rrr."
nope, can't do it.
Try.
Nope,
I wanna
not
hear you
doing
try. I
it.
wanna
No,
hear you try.
it sounds really stupid, so I'm
Oh,
not gonna do it.
Okay, will you do it off camera at least?
Maybe when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll try to roll my R's. But until then, nope, not happening.
Okay. My phone's on silent. Why does that consistently happen when
Apparently
we record?
it's not.
No, it is. It definitely is. But like, it's see, it's on vibrate. But why does
I
it
don't know, man.
consistently do that?
Is it a
while we're
necklace?
recording? Shut up. Shut up. All right.
What's on your mind, buddy boy? Other
I-
than your current, endeavors on set.
What?
Of your pornographic.
Oh yeah.
Biopic.
Right. Biopic. Yes. I had a pretty whack ass Saturday.
Oh yeah, you did have a whack ass Saturday.
Yeah.
We all did. The whole gang. Such a shame.
Gang.
Yeah, you know the vibe.
So what happened was, it started off with,
You're white.
fuck you.
Fuck me, fuck you.
It started off with, I had a great day on Friday. I went into school. We had a Secret Santa gift exchange. My buddy Zach got me a clan crest pin. So that's awesome. And
Explain that for the listeners who don't know and just heard you say a clan.
I'm Scottish.
Okay.
My Scottish clan, McKay.
So most people will understand, but for the 2% that won't, I really want to clear that up.
Because I'm Southern, I'm part of the fucking KKK. Yeah, fuck those guys. They're assholes.
Yeah, that's a stance that I'm not afraid to take.
Yeah,
Sorry to cut you off.
right.
It's like, you don't want to get like too political on things, but like certain things like that, you can just
Yeah.
kind of say, yeah, fuck
Stuff
those
like
guys.
the KKK
Yeah,
and Westboro Baptist
just
Church
kinda like,
and the
fuck off, you
alt-right.
guys.
Yeah, no, that fucking no. I'm not afraid to. I'm not ashamed to be
Yeah.
anti
Team
that.
Rocket. I'm sorry, I've got Pokemon on the brain.
Yeah, I know. You've been talking
Oh.
nonstop about wanting to get Sword and
I
Shield.
love Pokemon, man.
Yeah, man.
I wish they were
Doesn't-
real.
Doesn't like Shield not come out until January, or was I
No.
misled? They're both out,
Yeah, they're both out.
so I was misled.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What do you think I've been talking about wanting this whole week and a half?
Well, I knew at least one of them was out.
Nah, they're both out. I'm sorry, we were talking about your day on Saturday.
Right. So Friday I had a great day. I dressed up as Santa for the gift exchange. It was awesome. I had a great time. I wore a wig and a beard and glasses.
You wear a big? You don't? You wear a beard
yes,
wig?
a beard wig.
Yeah, a big. Come on, man, get on it, fashion world. But you don't dye it or anything. You wear
No, because Santa's beard is
quote-unquote big?
is substantially more substantial than my beard is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because my beard is it's good. It's decent. It looks
Yeah.
good on camera, but like, it's not long and fluffy and
Yeah,
white like
yeah,
Santa's. So I have a beard wig combo.
Cool.
It's technically my mom's.
A big for short.
Yes, a big.
Mhm.
I have a big.
Trademark.
Yes.
Patent pending.
So yeah, I dressed up as Santa because I love doing that. It's fun. It's very festive.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
a great time.
Where was this, at school?
Yes, in the crew room. And as we were leaving, I had so much stuff to bring. My gift sack, my pan that had my mac and cheese in it that I
Yeah.
brought because it was also a potluck. It was like a whole thing. And the one thing I forgot there was my goddamn backpack.
Not good.
I left my entire backpack, which has
Yikes.
my computer glasses, which were not cheap, a gift from my mother, Christmas gift from my mom, my backstage handbook, my precision toolkit, my travel utensils, my charger, all of my chargers, actually, every single one of them. What are you doing? All right.
It's my only reaction.
And I didn't realize until I'd already gotten back
Homer
home.
Simpson. That sucks.
Yeah.
So the whole like hour and a half commute.
Mm-hmm. And it was an hour and a half because I was
wow,
driving
I feel
people
like
home.
today was a great day. I feel like there's this great weight off my shoulders.
And then
you realized what it was, and you just
I reach into the back to grab all my stuff, and I'm like,
oh, that's amazing.
fuck!
That's amazing. I did that once on the way to school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So like I looked like a bigger idiot, but it wasn't as consequential.
Right.
Because I didn't lose any or have the risk of losing anything. I knew it was home, but I looked like a fucking moron because it's
Also,
like, who goes to school without their book bag? Like, that's the one thing you're supposed to bring.
Okay, but also you walked to school. Like, it was a walking distance from your house.
Yeah, but it was across. It was. I think I was in the high school at this time, so it was 35.
Oh, was the Gabe's closer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like a 40 minute walk back then because I didn't, walk
That's
the
still
right way.
substantial considering it's an hour
Yeah,
minimum drive.
But
to
I got
school?
there and I was just like the same thing you said, where you went to like get something out of it or put something in it, and you were just like, and the fucking to be continued slid in at the bottom of the screen.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was just like, how the fuck? And I was so mad at myself that I was like, well, I guess I don't have school today.
Did you actually just not go?
I just left. I did that in high school a lot. Not good kids stay in school.
Absolutely.
But like, there were just there were periods of time where I was just so fed up with shit that like the littlest thing would be like, okay, this is it, I'm out. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
This is the end of my life.
Like I had this moment, this period where I wasn't going, my attendance wasn't great. I wasn't really doing what I was supposed to do.
Right.
But I got back into school and I had a project due, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. Probably it was a big poster board and all that shit. And I was like, I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be fantastic. Because whenever I applied myself, I got all A's. So it's like, this is gonna be, I'm gonna get my reputation better. All of that.
Totally.
So I bring the poster board with all the stuff in, and I was like, I just gotta glue it on. I'll do that in the library because I have a free first period. So I'll just do it in the library and then go to class next, and I'll be good. So I get in there, first time in the building in like fucking 2.5 weeks, sit down at the table, open up the poster board, and I'd go, where's my glue stick?
Oh, no.
And the irrational state of anger I was in to have forgotten my glue stick. I could have easily gone to any classroom in the school, a school the size of some colleges, but instead I was just like, nope, I'm out of here, and I just fucking left. And like I got in trouble a couple times, a lot of times allegedly at school. So
Allegedly.
I was like, allegedly. So I was like really cool with all the security guards because they used to come and get me all the time.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. So I am not a crook.
All right, Nixon.
So like when I was walking out, I didn't do it like covertly like the people that try to sneak out of school and go through like the back door or whatever. I just walked straight out the front door, and the security guard was like, Jay, where are you going? And I was just like, nope, not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I walked all the way home.
Dude, if that
furious.
If that is not the most New Rochelle High School thing I've ever heard in my life. That
anger was carried all the way home. And it was like late in the school year, so it was super hot. It was like 80-something degrees, and I had to walk with this fucking 5-foot poster board under my arm,
Jesus.
just angry and muttering like Fred Flintstone. It was fucking awful. Again, back to your story. We're in the zone. We're podding today.
I've noticed that's like a consistent thing whenever we record. It's like I'll be telling a story and then we'll just go off onto a tangent and just completely forget the story. Because like last podcast, I didn't get to finish talking about 5-minute crafts and how stupid they were.
Oh my god, we were talking about that. Let's finish that instead of the story you're doing this episode.
Fuck you. We're doing both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Por qué no los dos?
So I left my fucking backpack at school. I didn't have time to go get it on Saturday, and they're closed on Sunday. So I had to wait until Monday to see if it was, still fucking there.
That sucks.
So I asked my friend Sophie, who is a dear and I love her, to email somebody who would be there to see if they could locate and keep it safe for me until Monday. And they never got back to her.
Yikes.
So I was anxious all fucking weekend.
Yeah, that'd give me agita.
Thankfully, it was all safe. My professor did get it and keep it safe in the CLT office.
That's good.
So everything was fine.
It's one of the perks of that part of Brooklyn being gentrified. Less theft and crime.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But also, nobody knows about the crew room except for people in the major. So,
That's true.
like, dude, the janitorial
Doesn't your bag have a
department-
lock on it too?
No.
Oh, you got a new bag? Didn't you have a book
did
bag
have
that
a
had
bag.
a lock?
Yeah, that one broke.
Oh, okay.
It ripped.
Damn, so you must have been really worried.
Oh, yeah.
This whole weekend I was thinking like, oh, it's locked, so it's not like anybody could take anything.
Dude, I was so worried. And I was, like, especially
me.
worried about the little Spartan chain I have
Oh,
on
yeah,
it because
yeah.
my mom
There's
got
a lot
me
of
that.
sentimental value there. yeah.
Exactly.
But
Thankfully,
it's all,
it was all
intact.
yes.
That's
everything
good.
was
That's
fine.
good. Let's get a round of applause
Yay.
for, happy endings. Put that in. There you go. We need a soundboard. Dude, I need to find that clip.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just like a 30-second applause, and all you hear in the background, like towards the end as the applause is fading out, is
Dude, we could make that.
it's so funny.
We
Yeah,
just
that's
get
true.
some audio of us clapping and layer it over so
Yeah,
it
just-
sounds
just-
more.
Just layer it, yeah.
And then
Like
just-
Souls of the Innocent,
Yeah.
but like more.
Yeah. And then one of us just gives
So
a
Souls
nice
of the
like
Not So Innocent.
whoa. And then someone just gives a nice what's it called?
Hack.
No, there's like a rheumatistic cough to it. Yeah.
Well, I've had an awful, disgusting chest cough for 2.5 weeks now,
Give
so
us an example, friend.
I'm prime
Give
material.
Us an
No,
example.
I'm not
Do
gonna
it.
cough
right now.
into the. I know I'm the only one that uses this mic, but still, I'm not gonna do that.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not like you. I'm terrified because you're. That's mean. I don't want to say that.
Say
I was gonna
it.
say you're
Say it.
gross, but I didn't mean it that
Thanks.
way. Like you disgust me, but like you do things that I wouldn't do. So I'm
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
convinced that we're still not talking about your Saturday, by the way, but I'm convinced that I'm gonna come in here because you like fucking doing shit to things that you own, and you're gonna be just deep throating the mic because this is my mic. I don't care. Just fucking swallowing it to see how it sounds when it's recorded.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna fucking play it back, and you're gonna actually hear like screams for help from inside your gullet.
What the fuck?
You're the whale that swallowed Job in the Bible.
God.
Oh man,
Jesus Christ.
that might be the most creative fat joke I've ever made. So
Yeah?
you can't even be offended by that.
Thank
Like,
you. Thank you.
That's
yeah.
not body shaming Twitter. That's defending Lizzo. Did you hear about that?
I haven't, but I've seen some stuff like people like.
Did you
it's
see the
become a
picture
meme to make
of her?
fun of her?
Did you see her outfit?
No.
All right, let me look it up for you.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to continue talking about
Yes.
my Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. For like 6 syllables.
So the entirety of Saturday, I was like really anxious about my bag, and then, I had stuff to do, because I'm fucking pussy. So let me pull up the list because I'm a dumbass and completely forgot what I did. Who did I send it to? I sent it to everybody. Shit. But it's been days.
Excuse me.
Sunday. Okay, hold on. We're almost there. Almost there.
Ralph.
All right.
Did you hear that, Ralph?
Yes, I did.
Oh
Congratulations.
man, thank you.
All right. So, Saturday, I also broke my bicycle axle trying to tighten it. It just fucking snapped. I was trying to, take it for a ride, do some stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it broke. So,
yikes!
I broke it using physics.
Feel real bad about that fat joke now.
Shut up. It wasn't like
Shit.
that. I broke it using physics. I was
Okay.
trying to twist it past its turning point using a lever, and it snapped. I tried to donate some books to the local library, but get this, Jason. They're not accepting donations for the month of December.
We don't need your charity. You think we some broke bitches over here?
Like, what? Who doesn't accept donations for the month of December of all times? Like, what?
Okay, so I found a picture of it.
Okay, what's up?
So Lizzo went to the I think it was the Laker game yesterday. And this was her outfit.
Interesting.
So the internet blew up As you can see from this meme, as you can see from this meme, they compared her to Rikishi, early 2000s wrestler.
Okay.
But the internet exploded, just dragging her for the trash outfit.
She can do what she wants.
No, and
What do you mean no?
but then the internet counter exploded, saying this is body shaming. You guys are only hating because she's, a larger woman. Which I get, body shaming isn't cool. I'm not here to endorse body shaming by any means. But I completely understand the points being made that if I'm at a basketball game, I'm not there to see somebody's ass. My kids are at this basketball game. I'm not there to show them somebody's ass.
All right, that's a fair point.
All these things. So I completely understand, it's not even like people try to make the comparison and show like Rihanna on red carpets at like galas and shit. And she's wearing like really revealing things, and they're like, how is it okay when she does it but not this? And it's like, first of all, one is a fashion show, so that type of shit is just normal, and the other is a basketball game where children are. I'm sorry to say this, body shamers are gonna kill me, but remember Dennis Reynolds? Children play here, you fat cow!
God damn it, Jason.
I'm sorry, it just broke through the filter. I couldn't hold it. 2, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Time and place. One's at a red carpet like a gala, and the other's at a basketball place.
Yes.
2. This is like a really if you look at it, yeah, it's revealing and partial nudity and stuff like that, but it's really a dress. Whereas Lizzo's, it literally looked like she just cut the back off of an oversized t-shirt and threw it on. Like, it's not like it's some amazing, innovative fashion, unless you're of the Yeezy philosophy, where just cutting a hole in regular clothes is high fashion. Do I think she deserves to be, dragged like malicious shit and shit like that and body shame? No, of course not.
Right.
Am I shocked that people are clowning her for this? No.
Well, no. People get clowned for anything.
And I'm also not super sympathetic towards it. Like, I'm sympathetic towards the mean shit. Like, if you're being mean, that's not cool.
Yeah.
But if I went to a basketball game in nothing but a Speedo and people clowned me, trust me, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with weight at that point. Like, what are you doing? That's not what you should be wearing.
Right.
But people are going crazy with, like, the memes and shit. And I see both sides. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, there's definitely a time and place to wear something like that. But also, she shouldn't be shamed for wearing something like that in general.
No, 100%. It's just weird for me because I understand both sides, because I don't like, to see people get body shamed.
Right.
Like, I make jokes about fat chicks all the time. I'll be open and honest and say, but I make jokes about everybody, so it's not like, and they're also jokes. It's not.
Right, you're not serious about it.
Yeah, I'm not hunting people down.
Right.
So I understand making jokes, but when it's a malicious thing, it reaches a different level. But at the same time, there's a double standard, the opposite way. Because girls get called all types of hoes and trashy and nasty and classless for wearing revealing clothes all the time. And now she does it, and because she's big, it makes her brave. Like, so there's both sides, that there's double standards on one's positive, one's negative.
Right.
That goes back and forth. So it's a real interesting. I want you to talk.
Real interesting what, though? You didn't finish.
It's just a real interesting situation. And I'm dude, I'm so fucking like, oh my God, I've just been on a steady diet of NyQuil because I've been so sick.
Right.
That like, I'm all over the place. I
Infect
apologize.
me, Daddy.
But, huh? We edit this together. I'm gonna hear it. There's no point in trying to hide it. I'm gonna hear it.
All right, hold on. I want to see something. Just.
I'm sorry, but that Dennis reference just popped into my head mid-sentence, and I couldn't avoid it.
You're the worst.
It was too perfect. The stars aligned on that one.
Awful. Sorry, I'm trying to... I was putting a pop
Are
filter
you
on
destroying the mic?
there. No, I was putting a pop filter on it.
We're gonna fucking play this back, and it's just gonna be like... fucking...
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, that does kind of sound better, too.
Oh, that's good.
So,
That's good.
put yours on.
That counts.
Hell yeah, that counts.
That's a touchdown, baby.
Hell yeah.
Something I don't see often because I hate myself and I'm a Jaguar fan.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man. Did you, by any chance, see the score of the games?
I didn't,
From
but I
Sunday?
heard that they got destroyed.
The Chargers, who are not a good team. I'm sorry if I'm fucking this mic.
Just,
It didn't come with lube.
you gotta like work it on, like, and not let it go down like that.
Bite the pillow.
Oh no.
Okay. The Chargers, who are already not a good team,
Right.
played the Jaguars, who,
Move it
for some
closer.
reason, I'm a fan of. Don't know why.
Okay.
So the Jaguars' final score was Jaguars 10, Chargers 45.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was not good, dude.
Yeah, I knew you wanted your space on Sunday.
I straight up told my mom, like, I love you, but on Sundays, get away from me.
Yeah.
Because I cannot be around human beings on Sundays. I get too upset by it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why I do this to myself year in and year out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know if I said it on here last week, but I hope they fire everybody.
Jesus.
Like, everybody on Twitter is calling for them to fire the general manager and the president and the head coach. I hope they fire the people that work the concession stands. Like,
Oh my God.
everybody needs to go. I'm so done with it.
so
It's
sorry.
just, it's infuriating.
Yeah.
But-
If it makes you feel any better, the Saints lost too.
That doesn't make me feel any better because that's the only team that gives me happiness because my team sucks, so at least my best friend's team is good.
Fair.
So I was like, hey, I can watch this, and nope.
well, then if it makes you feel any better, Saints are 10-3.
Yeah, they're really good this year.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna either them or the 49ers, who just beat them coincidentally. But
Yeah.
I think whichever one of those teams gets the number 1 seed is gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Fuck yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Ravens and 49ers have a rematch in the Super Bowl, which would be interesting because this time the Ravens would have the athletic running quarterback.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because last time Kaepernick was the quarterback for the 49ers.
Yeah, why was he fired again?
He wasn't fired.
Why isn't he playing?
Opted out of his contract, so he effectively quit. But
Yeah, but
he was
why?
never re-signed because of all the political shit. It's a
That's dumb.
whole shit show. It sucks. I think he's good enough to play in the league, definitely. But he hasn't really helped himself in a lot of ways.
Sure.
You know, it's obvious that he was blackballed. I think anyone who denies that is kind of just in denial.
Yeah.
You know, but there were so many factors that came into it after the fact that, like, nobody even talks about why he was kneeling in the first place, which was police brutality. Speaking of which, can you look up the name of the guy from UPS that was killed
Oh my God. What?
by the police? Because I want to say rest in peace to him, and I don't want to get the name wrong. That was recent.
You worked for UPS,
Yes, I
right?
did.
I
But yeah, Kaepernick, like, he definitely deserves to be playing, but a lot of shit just it spiraled out of control, so he's not playing anymore. But yeah, man, football fucking sucks, and I'm saying that because I'm bitter and
Yeah.
sad, because for some reason, year in and year out, I torture myself. It's like my kink. I like to be hurt, I guess. I don't know.
Jesus
but-
Christ.
Yeah, man. Nice glass of bleach on the rocks every Sunday gets me right.
Sweet. Frank Ordonez.
Ordonez?
Ordonez.
Ordonez?
I mean, I don't see an N, yeah.
Okay. Well, rest in peace to Frank Ordonez.
Absolutely.
You know, that's condolences to his family. Obviously, that, isn't enough.
Right.
There's in something that was easily preventable.
Right. 18 cops fired their guns
Very,
from
very
all
sad.
surrounding the truck. I
Yeah,
heard about
it's
this. With
terrible.
civilians, bystanders
Terrible.
right there.
And UPS actually released a statement thanking law enforcement for the ongoing investigation into it. So, guys,
Great.
if you're in the working class, stop pretending that CEOs and big companies that you, just because you work for them, stop pretending they give a fuck about you. You know? Like, all serious shit, I'm not gonna joke about anything on this topic. It's really sad, and I don't get that. You know? I've been in allegedly high stress situations, you know, like, so I don't understand, not to judge all cops or say all cops are bad or anything like that. I'm not gonna be on that type of time. But this excuse that, well, it's a high stress job, so sometimes they just, I'm sorry, if your job is so stressful that it can cause you to unjustly murder a man,
or a child,
you need to find a new job. That job is not for you.
And, like, let's bring this back real quick to, like, a couple of years ago with the autistic guy sitting out in the street.
Oh, with his caretaker?
Yeah. And the caretaker was just trying to get him inside, and these cops came.
That hit close to home, too.
Caretaker laid down, put his arms out, and said, "Please don't shoot. I am this man's doctor. He is my patient. I'm just trying to get him inside. Please don't shoot me." Cop shoots him. Guy says, "Why did you shoot me?" Cop goes, "I don't know." What?
Yeah, there's so many issues that are going on, and it's not, you know, and all cops are garbage problems. So I don't know why people are so defensive about it. That's my issue, you know. Like this belief that if you call out a bad cop, you're saying all cops are bad and criminals deserve to be criminals. Like, that's not what's being said at all. What are you talking about?
Not even kind of.
You know, you can name a million different instances. That bitch that I'm not even gonna say her name. She's just that bitch that walked into the guy's house in Texas, and went into his apartment and shot and killed him.
Oh, because she thought it was hers?
Only got 10 years.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the 911 call?
No.
It's fucking sickening.
Is it?
Like, she called and she's frantic as hell because she just shot the guy. She doesn't ask for an ambulance at first. She says to bring, you know, Sergeant so-and-so and these guys. Her immediate reactions weren't, "Oh my God, I just shot a guy. He needs medical attention. Someone please help." Her immediate reactions were, "Oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked." Like, the selfishness of it. Like, I had to turn it off because I was like, that's your first response to... It was insane. There's so many, you know, we're not going to go down the rabbit hole and just list every single instance, but it just, I don't know, man. So rest in peace to Frank from UPS.
Absolutely.
A lot of love to your family, man.
Yep.
I know it's not enough, but you got our love, and a lot of people as well. You know, that's something to look at because it's all over the place. So hopefully he gets whatever, you know, justice can be achieved.
That's what's great about the social media age.
Yeah, like, you can bring attention to things.
This kind of stuff would go unheard
about. Under the rug. Yeah.
But because of the
not entirely,
access
but
of people on the internet, you can.
It's definitely more widespread, which is great.
Absolutely. I mean, even like homeless people have access to the internet in certain occasions. So
I just, that is such a confusing, you know, even going back to the Kaepernick shit, you know, because it's like, how did it become, you're disrespecting, veterans and the anthem and all it, like, we're not we haven't talked about the meaning of the protest in so long when talking about Kaepernick. It's all just different things.
Yeah,
different
and
subjects
also I'm pretty sure like multiple veterans and military officials came out saying that is not disrespectful, kneeling during the anthem. That's like, kneeling is a sign of respect,
if you're offended by it, that's totally fine. Like, it's not just because somebody, you know, isn't offended by something doesn't mean everybody in their population isn't. So I get it if you're offended, but at least understand the meaning of it.
Sure.
And what it's for. That's my thing. Like, if you don't like it, that's totally cool, but don't completely neglect what the purpose is, you know? And nobody seems, it's always, there's something to detract it or distract you from that point. Everyone always has different arguments, like saying all lives matter. Like that was never
in question.
it was never in question. It's people say Black Lives Matter, not hey only Black Lives Matter. Y'all crackers is bitches.
What they're
like,
trying to
nobody
say is
says
Black
that.
Lives Matter too.
It's
because
just hey
people
guys,
acting like
did you know we matter? Like, because
like, we're people
really
too,
not showing
jackass.
it. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't get it. To believe, to say things like, you know, like just excusing these bad cops, it makes no sense to me. Like, if you have, like I told you this before, if you have 3 rose bushes in your garden, you know, we both garden,
Right.
if you have 3 rose bushes in your garden and 2 of them are beautiful and blooming and doing just what they're supposed to do, but one of them is wilted and destroyed and beyond repair, would you A, remove it, or B, let it stay there and rot?
I mean, I would
And say, you know, if it's just going to stay there and rot, just say, well, you know, not all the roses are bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, why is it an indictment on all police if we just point out one police officer doing something wrong?
Right.
You know?
And there's whole...
If I do something wrong, my mom doesn't beat my brother and say all siblings are bad all of a sudden. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't. This is the only instance where that happens.
Yeah. And it's like... I completely forgot what I was going to say.
It's cool, man. It'll come back to you. I forgot what I was going to say about Lizzo's butt cheeks being out on the court.
Oh
so,
my
you know.
God. No, it's like...
See, we can get deep and we can get light and we can do it all. Well, we can't get light. We're white and don't have rhythm. But
True.
our friends can get light.
Facts.
And if you like and subscribe, we'll post a video of them getting light. 2-hour podcast.
God damn it. No, but like... There's like this whole loyalty code within the police department.
I'm glad you said that because I want to make a point about that.
And it's if you're a good cop who finds out about a dirty cop, suddenly if you report them, which is your job, it is your right and responsibility to report them, you're suddenly the bad guy.
Yeah.
Not the bad cop that's doing all this dirty shit.
Yeah.
You're the bad guy for reporting him to internal affairs or whatever. The cop of the cops.
If you and I are partners in crime,
right?
And we commit crimes together, and we get arrested, and I did most of the crime. You were just an accomplice, but I did most of it. And the feds arrest us and say to you, look, we know you didn't do most of this. We know he was the brains of the operation and, you know, he did most of the shit. Work with us and we'll cut your sentence. And you said, no, not a snitch. Never gonna rat on my partner. Your family, my family, everybody, oh my God, this no snitching thing is horrible. It keeps criminals out of jail. This gangster bullshit needs to stop. There's no such thing as snitching. It's just being the good person and doing the right thing. All this. But when a cop sees another cop kill somebody and doesn't say anything, well, you have to understand the camaraderie and brotherhood of being a police officer. You're really close to it. And it's just a double standard.
It definitely
It's a
is.
double standard.
Yeah.
You know, because anywhere else, you get in trouble if you don't speak up about someone doing something wrong in your presence. Or you knowing, you know, negligence is a thing.
Yeah, right. Withholding evidence.
Yeah, all of that. But
if it's another cop, suddenly it's a gray area.
And I want to specify, because I don't want this to be like the Kaepernick situation and get totally away from the point. We're not saying all cops are bad.
Right, no, absolutely.
In no way.
In the scenarios that we're talking about, there is good cops.
I personally know police officers.
So do I.
That are great people and great cops.
100%. There's always
I know
a bad
a couple
apple.
that aren't great people.
Right.
It just happens.
I've been personally helped out by great cops here in New Row.
Yeah.
Which notoriously has a reputation of having bad cops apparently. I don't know. I've never had many police interactions, But I've had good experiences. Very helpful cops helping me and my boyfriend with some stuff. His car.
Dude,
got
I've been harassed by
impounded.
plenty of cops for doing nothing. So it was clear harassment because
Right.
I wasn't doing anything. And I'm white. Like, that gets a chuckle out of you, but
No, I know.
I mean, like, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a thing. Some cops are just so ridiculous that they don't care who it is or what it is.
Right.
You know, not to sound like I'm saying it's okay to harass certain races and not others. Don't take that out of context. But there's certain cops that are just power drunk, you know?
Yeah.
And it doesn't, it's not an indictment on the entire department.
Exactly.
But some of y'all
wildin'.
got to button up, you know?
Yeah.
And like I was saying, with people just bringing up things to divert you from the original point.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I was saying, and I'm white, you know, that's another big talking point.
Yeah.
Well, more white people are killed by the police or victims of police brutality than black people every year. Why the fuck is saying, well, hey, they murder way more people than you're talking about, an excuse for them murdering
That's a
people?
really good point. Yeah.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, who sits here and goes, wow, you're calling out people for being bad? Well, they do way more bad shit than you're talking about, so you should just stop talking about them being bad. What? Like, are you kidding?
Fucking God.
And nobody wants to... Like,
Holy shit, you're 100%. That never occurred to me.
dude. Oh my God, it's infuriating. It's infuriating.
That's insane.
Like, why does nobody talk about this shit?
Because people are stupid, man.
Bro, oh my God. The moral of the story, basically, what I'm trying to get across is just be a good person.
Yeah, 100%.
It costs $0.00 to show love.
Absolutely.
That's it.
And it takes way more energy to
And the
frown than it
officer
does to
that
smile.
grabbed my dick in Five Islands Park a few years ago, not appreciative.
I hope you have a nice dinner.
Not appreciative. Gonna tell your wife. But
Oh my God.
no, yeah, man, they just, I don't know, man.
I hate to go back to this after we just talked about all this real shit, but I still haven't finished.
I know,
talking
I'm
about my
waiting. I'm
weekend.
waiting.
And now I feel really bad because we've been talking about all this real shit and like how horrible.
Oh, now you're gonna
stuff
talk
is.
about your problems.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look so.
I kinda don't want to.
That's actually great for me to ramble on again on something unrelated and stall for you. So it'll be like a slower transition for you to
Okay.
get in.
Go for it.
Conspiracy theories. Do you believe in any, or do you have any of your own?
Depends on what you classify as a conspiracy theory.
Okay, well, give me an example of one that you believe, and I'll tell you if I classify it as a conspiracy theory or not.
I mean, I believe that Nessie is real.
The Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that be?
Yeah,
would that count
I
as a
can
conspiracy
understand that
theory?
being a conspiracy. I guess it's more of a myth or an urban legend.
Yeah.
Allegedly, that's the name of this episode.
Okay, allegedly.
But
I personally believe in Nessie.
okay.
I was at Loch Ness this summer. I swear to God, I was soaking my feet in the loch, and I don't know, man. I felt a presence there.
Have you seen those little Nessie stocking stuffer things?
No.
I'll find them and I'll show them to you. I saw an ad for one. They're like little, really cute, like dragon things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll show you one.
I got these gloves from Loch Ness. They say
Yeah, they're
LN
really nice.
on them, and it looks like a little Nessie, like the little swirls, and oh, it's so cool.
My favorite conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
It's actually not my favorite conspiracy theory, but it's my favorite reason for the conspiracy theory being quote unquote true.
Mm-hmm.
The whole flat Earth thing,
Oh God.
which I want to clarify, I do not think the Earth is flat. Don't.
Just in Jason's a flat earther.
Nope, it's all about the globe, baby. Even the Harlem Globetrotters.
Hey.
I just remembered that bitch that called me a boomer. I'm sorry, but because she said the Brooklyn Globetrotters, and I wanted to actually hit her with a blunt object. But anyway, the flat Earth belief that the Earth is actually a disc, and their explanation for why we have gravity is that we're not actually dropping things. It's just that the disc that is our planet is constantly
constantly moving
shooting
up,
upwards. So it's just when you drop something, it's not falling, but the rest of the world is catching up to it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
That is so stupid.
It's fucking hilarious. The
Did you
funniest
hear-
shit in the world.
Did you hear about how they funded a project to prove that
Yep.
the Earth was flat and then accidentally proved that it wasn't?
Dude,
love that
at
shit.
the risk of looking like an Alex Jones supporter, because I
God.
realize that's getting like a painted narrative, and I don't want that to be the case. I just think
Yeah.
he's funny. It's fucking hilarious. Did you ever watch his part 2, his return to the Joe Rogan podcast?
I think you showed me some of it.
He had a whole segment where he's arguing with Eddie Bravo, because Eddie Bravo believes the Earth is flat, or at the very least believes that NASA is like all powerful and doesn't want us to know the truth. And Alex Jones, of all people, is fucking passionately arguing. That's just a stupid conspiracy. The Earth is round. I can prove. I will give you $1 million if you take a boat and sail to the edge of the Earth. Go to your mythical fucking ice wall. Show me it. Show me it. It's but it's so weird to see Alex Jones like yelling at someone, calling them a conspiracy nut.
Yeah.
It's like, is this real life?
Dude, I'm convinced that his whole show is satire. And then when he's on like the Joe Rogan podcast, he's his real self.
If his whole show is satire, like, it sucks because like there's people that are affected by it,
There's people who believe it.
Yeah. But
Oh, my knees.
just from a comedic sense, like, it's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the shit his rants are so fun. But I don't want to talk about him anymore.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. The reason I wanted to talk about conspiracies, I made my own conspiracy theory.
Oh, God.
It's not funny at all. It's very serious. I maybe other people feel the same way and I didn't make it, but I was just thinking about this the other day.
Control freak.
All right. I think, you know the saying, there's always
Anything
someone who
goes.
has it worse?
Yes.
Or there's always someone less fortunate than you?
Yes.
I think that was started by the people in power to get us complacent with the shit they put you
I
through.
100% believe that.
Because, like, I'll see pictures of, like, kids in rubble and ash and shit, and it's the caption is, God forgive me for I'm ungrateful. And it's like, you can feel bad for people that are in shit positions without being okay with your shit position.
Yeah, totally.
So I genuinely believe, like, some puppeteer masters up there that are, orchestrating everything, put that saying out and made it a mainstream thing and made it, pass as like a positive thing,
I 100%
just to get
believe
us
that, yeah.
to consistently be like, I'm not going to complain, I'm not going to do anything, I'm not going to worry about my problems or even vent, because somebody out there has it worse.
I buy that.
Like, I was just thinking about it the other day, off the NyQuil trying to sleep with a fever.
Sure.
And, like, just got into my own fucking rabbit hole of conspiracies just off of that.
Okay.
Like, not thinking about any other conspiracy theories, but just sitting in my room like, oh my God, the man said somebody's less fortunate. And then, like, hearkened back to all the times my parents told me someone was less fortunate when I was complaining and being like, oh, they're in on it. I can't trust anybody. Just with a fucking 101 fever
I will
in
admit,
bed going crazy.
that phrase has affected me in the past.
Yeah.
Like, I used to not
It makes
like
you
complaining
complacent.
about myself.
It makes you complain. Dude,
I mean, it doesn't make me complacent. I just would feel bad complaining
there's
about my shit
nothing
to,
wrong
like,
with complaining
my
about your
friends who
shit.
have it less. More
It's all in the
fortunate.
presentation. If you do it like somebody that we know, I'm not going to name drop, but where it becomes a competition and, people aren't allowed to be... People aren't allowed
Right.
to vent, because then you have to go, oh yeah, well, I imagine blah, 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 blah that I'm going through. And like shit like that. If you're a dick about it, then yeah, fuck off. But if you're just genuinely upset by something, like, your feelings are valid.
Absolutely.
So it...
If you feel a certain way about something, it's valid.
Yeah,
but, like,
man. Oh shit. I
Don't
just pimp smack the mic.
But like, don't say, "Oh, you think you have it bad." That's just dickish.
Yeah, it's all in presentation.
Absolutely.
So how was your Saturday, buddy?
Sucked.
And
I have
why
it
is
way
that?
worse than you, bro.
Yeah?
No,
Dude, my eye doesn't fucking work.
I can't see.
My right eye doesn't fucking work.
Oh man, no, it's just it sucked because I lost my backpack the night before. My bicycle broke.
Yeah, the bike broke.
The library wasn't taking donations, so I just have this box of books in my car now.
Mountain Dew, please sponsor us.
Oh my god.
Keep going. You can talk through that.
And
My little ad libs can get ran right over. It's okay.
and then to top it off, I was 40 minutes late to dinner with my family, who was
Yikes,
in town
40
visiting.
minutes.
Yeah, I
Oof.
know. because
Yeah, you had a
traffic
rough night on
on the
Saturday.
FDR was fucking shit.
Ugh. Moving slower than FDR when he was in the wheelchair in the later years.
Yeah, actually. I did get to see the Roosevelt Island lighthouse lit up, though, so that was nice.
Man, and it's a good thing anyone that would have been offended by that joke
It's like dead.
is long gone. Oh, man, the geriatric market is not fond of our podcast.
Dude, I don't think any boomers are.
Probably not. Probably
Yeah.
not.
Maybe just my dad.
A
'cause-
psychopath and a gay guy shooting the shit.
And then there's, me.
Yeah, the psychopath was multi-personality.
Get it?
All of my personalities have different sexualities.
Get it?
This is the canon you created.
And the good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the canon you created.
Yeah.
I'm like the movie Split if it was a porno.
Oh. My
And your
God.
Guy Fieri's porno biopic.
Fieti.
It sounded like you said deity for some reason. That's what I heard. So I was like, do you worship Guy?
Do you not?
No, I worship Danny DeVito.
Oh. What about
I've
Nick
made
Cage?
this abundantly clear.
What about Nick Cage?
Nick Cage is cool.
Yeah, he's
No, I love Nick Cage. I hate the movie Rage.
Oh, God. don't
Jesus
even-
fucking Christ, that movie
Does that
sucks.
movie send you into a rage?
Horse cock.
Suck what?
That was your cue. It sucks horse cock.
The massive horse cock weighs over 11 pounds.
There it is. That's a reference that 2 people will get. Oh, man. Yeah, but that movie fucking sucks. Because it would have been a good action, like suspense thriller kind of movie.
Mhm.
But the last 5 minutes make the entirety of the movie completely pointless.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to give spoilers away, like specific
Isn't it
details.
Like a 20-year-old movie.
It's not. It's like a 4-year-old movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's that recent.
Yeah.
My God.
But it's fucking stupid as shit. Ralph. That was delayed.
yeah, just
Yeah.
a bit.
That wasn't it.
You
I
know what's a Nick
apologize.
Cage movie that I really like?
All of them.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a
I like
great
that.
movie.
I like that movie. I still have to see Far From Home.
Ooh.
I've been wanting to see it for a
So
while,
good.
but I'm lazy.
I really
I'm a
hope I might
hypocrite.
cut that.
I'm saying I'm too lazy to watch a movie, and I literally just watched The fucking Irishman.
Bro, what the fuck?
Why did I say it like it was a Jewish guy's name?
Irishman?
Irishman. The Irishman.
Saul Irishman?
Yeah, it's a 3.5 hour movie.
A 3.5 movie.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 Men, the movie, 3.5 movie.
God damn it. Oh, man. Oh, wow. We're at 47.5 minutes.
Nice, man. Well, we've had a lot of good talks
It's
so
true.
far. This has been a nice flowing,
Yeah.
not cohesive.
Oh, not even
but-
sort of.
I don't mind. I kind of like it. The bouncing. Because
Yeah?
we're getting into, in depth. Speaking of in depth,
Mm-hmm.
you want to hear a breakdown of the latest rap beef hitting the streets?
Oh, fuck yes.
That's right, folks. In December 2019, Eminem and Nick Cannon are dissing each other
Great.
on
Nick
record.
Cannon? Don't look
I
at me
wish
like
we
that.
recorded video for this, because if y'all could have seen the face, are you serious?
A little bit. I've heard the name before. I just don't remember who that person is.
Let it never be forgotten that I pointed out last week how he doesn't know any African American celebrities. And here he is,
Oh no!
ladies and gentlemen,
Don't hurt me like this.
not knowing Nick Cannon. So
No.
anyway, you remember when Eminem dissed Mariah Carey? I showed you that song. It's a 10-year-old song.
Yes.
But, and he
Yes.
you were so amazed by it because he threw himself under the bus in order to diss her. Like he humiliated himself just
Yes.
because it would be embarrassing to her. Yeah, that's like a 12-year-old song. So on T.I.'s podcast,
Oh, that guy.
yeah, Nick Cannon.
Okay. See, I'm not good with names.
Yeah, I know, but it's more fun because there's a pattern, so it's fun to point it out like it's
Hate
an
you.
actual narrative to paint. But I came out the pussy painting Mozart.
Came out
But-
the pussy. Good painting Mozart.
Another reference 2 people will get. But 10 years ago, Eminem and Mariah Carey had a rap beef.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Yeah, Mariah Carey was singing, but anyway, so he dissed her. Mariah Carey is the ex-wife and mother of children with Nick Cannon. So back then, Nick was, really mad about it. Makes sense.
Sure.
If you talked about my wife the way he talked about Nick Cannon's wife, I would not even be focused on music. I'd be beating you senseless.
Right.
But so on T.I.'s podcast like a month or two ago, they talked about it, T.I. and Nick Cannon, and Nick Cannon talked about wanting to beat the shit out of Eminem because he was fierce, whatever. So Eminem, on a song that recently came out on Fat Joe and Dre's album, had a bunch of shots at Nick Cannon in response to what Nick Cannon said on the podcast. A particular, a standout lyric, if you will, because I believe Nick Cannon got a vasectomy while married to Mariah Carey. So the whole point of him dissing Nick Cannon was just neutered jokes and shit like that.
Okay.
And just jokes about Nick Cannon not having balls. And one of them was I'd fucking, in response to Nick Cannon saying, "Hey, let's battle," was I'd fucking chop my balls off before I'd lose to you, Nick. And, you, Nick, being him, Nick Cannon, but also, I believe, EUNIC.
Oh, clever.
Meaning,
I see.
someone who's been
Eunuch.
castrated.
Yeah.
I might have butchered that spelling, but I don't know. I'm not reading it at the moment. But great wordplay, fantastic. And I'm not a big Eminem fan, but I can
Anymore.
appreciate. I like a lot of old Eminem, but gritty Eminem, not goofy, drugged out Eminem.
Right.
I'm more of a no apologies Eminem guy, but not a big Eminem fan. But that was really, really good. That went over a lot of people's heads.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick Cannon released a diss track with 4 people on it other than him.
Okay.
Him and 4 other people, one of which being Suge Knight, who's in prison. So he was just on the phone talking about Eminem, calling him a bitch and shit.
Great.
Which seemed weird, but yeah, and you can look it up on YouTube, look up the fucking dislike ratio. It has yesterday it came out, Monday.
Okay.
And when I last checked, it had something like 6,000 likes and 32,000 dislikes. And the comments are all just anti Nick Cannon because you know the stands are gonna show out no matter what.
Yeah, of course.
But he had some standout bars himself, did Nick Cannon, saying that apparently Eminem's chauffeur had a video of Eminem giving fellatio to a man.
Oh.
And Eminem paid off the chauffeur and then fired him. To which young Marshall Mathers tweeted, "Never even had a chauffeur, you fucking liar." This is so stupid, okay? This whole thing. First of all, the songs are fucking garbage.
Oh my god.
And I'm not even saying that the stands of, you can't, Nick Cannon can't even make good music, blah, 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 blah. He can't, but that's besides the point. The songs are just garbage. The disses are not, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that we're doing this, 12 years after the beef,
In the year of our Lord 2019.
in the 12th hour
Oh my god, that's right.
of
It's almost
2019,
gone.
and Eminem is tweeting things like, "You mad, bro?"
Oh god.
And Nick Cannon is tweeting things at Eminem, and they're just going back and forth. And all of Nick Cannon's
Why are they still
posse
beefing? I thought they were divorced.
are sending fucking disses too. So it's just, why is this happening? I have no idea, but I fucking adore it because it's so stupid. It is so, bro, all the little battle rappers on
Yeah.
Nick Cannon's song dissing Eminem, and it's just bro, why do you guys care about this? But I do think it's funny because the narrative is always, you never diss Eminem because he's, the greatest ever. He's not,
rap
but
god, yeah,
anyway,
whatever.
the narrative is you never, above all else, never mention his daughter in a diss record because that's how he, goes Super Saiyan and then it's over.
Right.
Then he's going to go crazy, which I understand. That's understandable. I
Protective
wouldn't
of his
want anyone
child,
talking
yeah,
about my
totally.
kids. A lot of people consider family to be it's an unspoken rule. You never go at family during disses.
Right.
So I get that. But people are saying Nick Cannon made a mistake talking, because Nick Cannon's really getting disrespectful. He's talking about the mother of their kid, and the daughter and the adopted kid and all all of this shit.
He has an adopted kid.
He's going apparently something like that.
That's cool.
Going after all of Eminem's family, and there's all these people. Oh, he should have never mentioned Haley and this and that. And I understand that from a respect standpoint, but considering Eminem has been violently dissing the mother of Nick Cannon's kids for over a decade, like, you could do the decade challenge with just Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon disses from Eminem. I have no problem with him naming anybody in the that now it's like the gloves are off. You know what I mean? You know, if you're gonna say all this about me, nobody should be pointing the finger at me when I say it back. But it's fucking garbage, and I love it. This is my, like, soap opera reality TV guilty pleasure shit. Bad rap beefs.
Incredible.
They're so fucking funny.
Speaking of huge dislike to like ratio on videos, remember YouTube Rewind last year? Everybody hated it. It got the most dislikes of any YouTube video ever, I believe.
That's fucking meta.
Bro. So with 2019, they tried to make a YouTube Rewind that everyone would like. And just out of principle, everyone disliked it.
If they want to make a YouTube Rewind that everybody would like, they should just
Not
title
make
it YouTube Rewind and then have a video that's like, this shit sucks. And just walk out.
Or just
and
bring
that's
back the classic Numa Numa guy and just go, my, my.
Oh, man.
Man, I love that song. That song rocks my dick.
That's a classic, man. That's a classic.
Into the Sunset.
Definitely.
All right.
Oh, man, I still have all these fucking Lizzo memes
We are
queued up. I'm sorry.
We are at 56. Do
We
you
can
want
keep
to
going,
wrap
man.
it up?
We can keep going.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, holy shit.
I've achieved transcendence. I apologize, headphone users. Holy shit.
5 minute crafts!
Yes, get to it.
Okay.
I was just going to ask if you were done with Saturday.
I am.
Okay, so 5 minute crafts. Get to
something I wanted to bring up last time that oh god, oh god, my mic's all stuck. Okay. Something I wanted to bring up when we were talking about 5 minute crafts. So I was just watching a bunch of them in my free time in the crew room one day. My friend Zach was with me.
Yeah.
And I believe it was him who said this. He was watching it, and, like, you know how they all start off with, oh no, something's broken, gotta fix it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, it's like the start of a porn, but then goes PG. And the accuracy.
That's really, yeah, that's true.
Because it'll be like, oh no, your hot tub's broken. And then it's just fill it the fuck up with hot glue.
What is 5 minute fix?
5 minute crafts.
Crafts. Something that has been said in both 5 minute craft videos and porn. Derek, can you stop butt fucking my mom for 20 seconds so I can talk to her? That's factual. I will cite New York Times as my source. They have been said in both fields, 5 minute crafts and pornography. Look it up. Just add to your Google search history. Stop butt fucking my mom for 20 seconds so I can talk to her.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending me that video.
Oh, of course.
All those moons ago.
I got you.
Moons, because like butt fucking and butts.
Anus.
Man, that's a better double entendre than anything in the fucking Nick Cannon Eminem beef. We're still not talking about 5 minute crafts. Go.
I hate you.
Just talk through me.
Okay, so as a creator,
speak to me. I gotta keep it on.
Bro, I'm gonna pee on everything.
Move along.
So
Just
anyway,
move along. Keep going.
Shut up. So, as someone who creates things, who crafts things, who builds things, why'd you just? All right, whatever.
I move the mic away from my face so that he can focus on just talking and say his story, so he can stop giving me shit for talking and going on tangents and us using different subjects, which, by the way, he's been saying I need to come up with more topics. I've provided about 47.6, but whatever. I move the mic away to avoid interrupting him, so he stops what he's saying and goes, why'd you... You fucking pusillanimous twat.
That's true. So anyway, 5 minute.
Pusillanimous twat!
As somebody who builds things, who actually like does crafting stuff, it's insulting. Cause like, for like half of them, it's just use hot glue. Just use hot glue. Your table broke, hot glue the leg back on. Fuck you.
Mom
Dude.
overdosed on prescription painkillers, hot glue. It's just every fucking thing.
No.
IRS beating down your door for tax fraud, hot glue it shut.
Dude, there's this one where they tell you to take like 5 pairs of identical jeans, stuff them, staple them closed, and then staple them together to make a chair. And not upholstery staples.
The internet
Paper
dragging you
staples.
for having your ass hanging out of the back of your shirt at a basketball game? Just hot glue the shirt back together.
I hate
5-minute crafts life hack.
I hate you. And so then we were watching cooking hacks, right?
Oh, now it's 2 things you're passionate about: your hate for hack videos and your love for cooking.
Dude, half of them weren't hacks. I'm way too close to the microphone. Half of them weren't hacks.
He's doing it. He's deep throating it. I knew it.
Half of them weren't hacks. They were just actual fucking techniques
Excuse
or
me.
recipes. Okay?
Yeah.
And the other half were hot garbage. And like 2%
Understandable.
were things that, you know, would never actually work. And so they're just straight up fucking lying to you.
Damn, that's foul.
It's the worst. I hate 5-minute crafts. They make me so angry. All those DIY life hacks and shit. Fuck you.
I love them because they're so stupid. No, what I really
so
love is the white people in the beginning of infomercials. Because they
Yes.
just have so much trouble living.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything is hard for them. Fumbling the fucking Tupperware.
Right.
The hose, everything. Everything they do. Go to pour
You're
some
too
sugar
stupid to
and
use
the
a blanket.
whole thing
Get
explodes.
a Snuggie.
I was actually really let down by Snuggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw the commercial, I was little. I thought it was like a pullover. So, like, there was a back to it.
Nope.
So, it's just a fucking glorified hospital gown.
Yeah.
So, I got one for Christmas one year. And I was really excited because it's like, that's fucking dope. It's a blanket I can wear and walk around in, but it's not really.
They do have those now, though.
Yeah. Now that I'm, too old to really care.
That's sad.
Yeah. Life is fleeting.
Indeedly do it is. All right. Oh, we're past an hour.
Cut my life into pieces.
Why did you say it
This
like
is
that?
my plastic fork.
All right. Well, time for the weird video.
Oh, we're going to cut it off here?
Yep.
All right. I'm down if you are.
I'm.
It was your suggestion.
Yeah.
I need reassurance. Is that Toad?
Yeah.
I didn't even have to look at the screen. I love it. Did that a little early. Why am I actually critiquing this like it's a real thing?
Can't hear what you're saying.
Oh my god, that like stereo. Oh, that was horrifying. To whichever family member it was that finished the baked ziti in my house before I could have my 8th serving. Fuck yourself. Oh, he hit that. Man, he crooning on it. That's that shit right there. Ooh.
We're listening to the whole thing, by the way.
You are a horrible, horrible person. Oh man. You can like forget the lyrics for a second? That sounded like Marge. Marge.
Homie. Jesus Christ.
Is this the full fucking song? Yeah. And we're not.
Yes, we are.
It's like a 7-minute song. It's like 6 minutes long.
Yeah, 6 minutes. Alright, we're at least gonna go to the drop.
Drop?
Yes.
Oh my god. Why are we subjecting people to this?
Because, yes.
It's good enough for me.
And this video is just priceless.
I'm sure it is, buddy. Man, I hate when my friends share memes in Spanish. I want to ja too.
I hate you.
Now I gotta go on translate.
Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? This now, no, no, we will not let you go. Let it go. This now, no, we will not let you go. Let it go. This now, no.
Why do you have toenail clippers here? What the fuck, dog?
Don't worry about it.
Wiggity whack, yo.
Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Is it a UPS a Petco receipt?
I do have 4 cats.
That's true.
Fucking love this part.
Great song, great band. Why are we listening to this entire thing?
Because it's amazing.
Why is it still shocking me every time he opens his mouth?
I don't know. Me too, though.
His vocal cords are destroyed.
Oh, they're gone. They're ash.
Oh my god.
Dear mama.
That hurt my soul.
Yeah.
I got war flashbacks, and I've never enlisted in the military.
Oh my god.
Nothing really matters.
Puffin really matters.
Anyone can see.
Anyone got weed? Puffin really matters. Puffin really matters. To believe. He smokes crack.
What?
You do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Love that White Rock. Queen is White Rock. Why do you gotta look at me like that?
I don't remember how I found this.
Satan?
I've just had it in my notes for this exact purpose for like 3 weeks.
Oh, God. What are we gonna do with you, Guy Fieri?
Fieri.
Like and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with all your friends. Share it with your mom. Share it with your dad. Share it with your girlfriend. Share it with your wife. Share it with your wife's boyfriend. You know, the usual. Follow us on social medias. And,
Children play here, you fat cat. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that was fucked up, but I'm really proud of that.
bye!
That was fucking great.